to my channel. It's me, BrittanyBearMakeup here. If you guys are new, then today is going to be a fall makeup tutorial. I'm really excited because I've seen a lot of Euphoria type of makeup looks recently, and I kind of wanted to incorporate fall, Euphoria. I don't know if it makes any sense, but we're gonna make it work today in today's look. So let's go ahead and let's get started.
You are now rocking with
Brittany, bitch. So first up today is going to be my eyes, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this new primer I just discovered. It is called P.LOUISE, and I'm sure I'm kind of late to this whole P.LOUISE thing, but it is the best eyeshadow primer I have ever used in my life. This can take someone who knows nothing about eyeshadow and literally make their canvas look amazing, flawless, and just, I don't know, it helps blend out my makeup. It looks amazing. So I'm gonna be using this on my eyelids today, and I'm really excited, so let's begin. And I'm gonna begin by applying it on my eye. Also guys, stop what you're doing right now, subscribe to my channel, hit the post notification bell button, and don't forget, because I'll be shouting you guys out in every single video. So I'm gonna apply a generous amount onto my eyes, and I'm gonna blend it out with this brush. I look crazy right now, but trust me, it is gonna pull through. I'm gonna grab my sponge actually, and I'm gonna like tap the product in, bam, just like that. All right guys, so now that I have like a really pretty base to this, I'm excited to try this new eyeshadow palette that I got in the mail. This is the Rachel Zoe times LORAC little tiny petite palette. It's super, super tiny and cute. And inside of it has some, what is this? So inside of this palette, it actually has some really pretty warm colors, and I'm gonna go into this first shade right here, which is like this beautiful soft brown, and I'm gonna be placing this into the crease of my eye. I cannot believe we are already in fall, you guys. Like honestly, time flew so much. As you guys know, my collaboration was only out for a month, and I feel like it flew. Like it just went by so fast, and I'm so sad because I'm obsessed with my lashes. But I do wanna just say thank you guys for your support, because you guys honestly mean the world to me, and you guys went hard for my collaboration. So hopefully this will not be the last time we see those bad boys, but for now, Poppin', Exotic, and Verified, you did us right. You did us right. So as you guys can see, I'm going back into a clean blender brush, and I'm gonna be buffing this out a little bit. So pretty, so fierce. So next up, I'm gonna go into this really pretty warm terracotta shade, and I'm gonna be applying this into the corner of my eye. Do you guys see how this base just creates like so much pigment in the shadows? There's so many times that I apply eyeshadows onto concealers and they're not as vibrant and pigmented as I want them to be. I honestly am such a huge advocate for this eye primer. I feel like it definitely amplifies the color. All right, so I'm going in with this clean blender brush once again, and I'm focusing, blending out the product. The next step is gonna go back into my eye primer, the P.LOUISE once again, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of that product and kind of cut out my crease and create the shape that I want for my eyes. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna begin by tapping the product on, and I'm applying it into the inner corner of my eye and going a little bit higher than usual, just to create like a more intense eyelid and open up my eyes. So the next color that I'm gonna go into in this tiny little palette is gonna be this really pretty, I wanna say it's like a champagne color, and I'm actually gonna be using my finger to apply this on my lid at first. So I'm gonna pack it onto the lid. Oh guys, this is so pretty. These eyeshadows are hella pigmented, and they honestly look so pretty on the eyes. Oh my god, I love it. So taking that same concealer brush, I'm gonna carve out that crease. Can we just talk about that eyeshadow right now, guys? Like, that crease is cut. Everything looks so freaking good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this tiny little brush right here. This is, I believe, a BH142 brush. And I'm gonna go back into that terracotta shade, and I'm just gonna create like a liner to the eye. So a very thin line, just kind of connecting both the eyeshadow and that shimmery shade so that it's not so distinct and harsh, and it kind of melts into one another. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then we're gonna continue this fall Euphoria sexy glam makeup. See you guys in a second. Guys, so it is time for lashes. Before I do my foundation, I'm gonna pop on my lashes so I complete this eye makeup look. Off camera, I did add a very thin wing just so that you guys aren't like, girl, that's not how you left us. I'm aware there's a wing. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Verified lashes today. I'm so sad that this collab is over. You guys don't even understand. They've become like my favorite lash of all time. They're so beautiful, so wispy. So I'm gonna be using these today on my eyes. I'm applying a little bit of glue, and then I'm gonna be popping them on. There you have it. Look at this lash. Looks good. So now it's time for foundation. And for foundation, I'm going to be mixing two of my favorite foundations today to see what we can get. So this is my JOUER foundation, which is a really full coverage, high, beautiful, flawless type of foundation. And then this is my YSL. So I've been using this one recently, but I still love this one. So I figured, why not mix the both and see what we can create? So I'm going to go ahead and do one pump of the JOUER. And then I'm going to be using this one because this is legit like my exact skin color, which is very hard to find in foundations. And I'm gonna begin by stippling it in. The coverage of this foundation though, guys, is just like uncomparable. It is mixing the two most beautiful foundations together, and you're obviously gonna get a beautiful, flawless finish. So definitely happy with how it turned out. So foundation is on. I went ahead, blended it out. Next is a concealer that I just discovered is probably one of my favorite concealers I've ever tried. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but the coverage is phenomenal and it's so pigmented and beautiful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use it so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is the Meet Your Hue Dose of Colors concealer. The color I'm using right now is 12, number 12. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade and apply it underneath my eyes. I'm gonna apply it right where all the shadows of my face typically are, on the bridge of my nose, that lower little half of my face, just to kind of brighten it and bring some light, the corners of my mouth, and then on my chin. I'm gonna go ahead and begin patting it out so you guys can see the coverage. It blends out so pretty as well. Like, honestly, this concealer is life-changing. When I first tried it, I was just so shocked. I didn't think there was a product like this that would work so well other than my Kevyn Aucoin concealer, which to date is like the most intense concealer you can ever use. Like, I'm telling you, that concealer will cover up 20 years of your life. Like, it is that incredible. This one is like hydrating, but hella pigmented. So it gives you everything you want in a concealer, and it just makes that like airbrushed look. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna be taking my setting powder from Huda Beauty. So taking that damp beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and begin packing the setting powder under my eyes. So I'm packing it on all the areas that I put that highlighter on. One thing I like about this concealer too, and I know I won't shut up about it, is that honestly, it feels like it goes on really creamy, but it also sets kind of on its own. So that's a really cool, like, I don't know, feature about it, is that it doesn't feel greasy, and I didn't get any creasing. Like, typically I have to go and blend my under eyes, but just worked. I'm gonna be going into this bronzer palette. So I'm gonna be taking a Morphe brush, and I'm gonna mix this Princess Cut and Angle, and we're gonna be using this to warm up my face. So I'm gonna go in and begin kind of buffing it in. I'm gonna be contouring out those cheekbones by packing the product on, and then just kind of pressing it into the skin. On the other side as well, just like really chisels out my face, and it just gives it warmth. Like right now, if I didn't add bronzer, I would definitely look really pale and white. I wanna add that warmth back into my face, so I'm packing it around the rim and just kind of blending it out. All right, guys, so now that I have bronze, I'm gonna let my face bake for like 5-10 minutes just so that I get the full effect of baking. I'm gonna contour my nose and do my eyebrows off camera. And then when I come back, we're gonna finish off this eye makeup look and lip, and we're basically going to be so fly for the fall that everyone is gonna stop and stare and look at us and be jealous and be hating. So, see you guys in a second. All right, guys, so I went off camera to finish the rhinestones. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of difficult sticking them on, but I feel like if you had tweezers, it would be so much easier. So here is the look. Obviously, I have one more step, which is my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and lip line my lips. This is the Sweetie Morphe lip liner. To finish it off, I'm gonna go ahead and use this LORAC Rachel x Zoe lipstick as well. It's like a really pretty neutral. Definitely a Brittany Bear color for sure. I love how it looks. All right, Bear fam, so here you have it. Here is my fall Euphoria inspired makeup. I honestly am so obsessed, you guys. Like, I could see me rocking this for New Year's and just so many special occasions that are coming up with the holiday season. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and before I head out, I do want to give my post notification shout out to my girl, Kristen Blackrider. Thank you so much for having your notifications on and being a part of the Bear fam. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye, guys.